In today's video, we are going to write our first ever code to interact with OpenAI, not ChatGPT. We will use API keys to authenticate against OpenAI and write code like developers. Let's proceed by creating API keys and send our first ever message to OpenAI. Start with step 1. We need to create OpenAI API key. For this, let's go to platform.openai.com. If you have not signed up, please do sign up and add your payment method. Once you are logged in, then you need to go to API keys and create your first API key. Like I already have created it. Okay, for this demo, let's create it. Demo, and you can provide permissions as per your requirement. I'll go with all. Create secret key, copy it, and you have to save it at some secure place. Don't share it with anyone. If anyone access it, then you will have to pay. I'm just going to delete this one. So here are the models which we can use. Just go to this page and you will see like which model is good for which one. Some of these are mini and nano. So these are the models which are cost efficient models, which are helpful, which are really great for our demo, for our testing purpose. Let me tell you what API keys are. So think of this like your application's password, any kind of password. So every time a program talks to OpenAI, it uses this key to authenticate. Let's go to our terminal now. If you have not already created a repository, let's create together. AI engineering, yeah, all good. If you want to create readme, go ahead and create it. But yeah, I'm just going ahead without any readme. mkdir course, and let's do git clone. Yes, it is empty repository. We have successfully cloned our repository. Definitely it is a empty repository. Let's see if UV is already installed. Okay, it's there. Let's do UV init. So it has successfully created all the required files which are required to run our Python project. UV is actually a modern, ultra-fast Python package manager. Like it is widely used in real production projects. Using UV init, we initialize the project and it actually creates a virtual environment, creates all the project configurations, and you will have a clean Python workspace to work. Let's start by creating our env file. Please make sure not to commit this env file to GitHub. OpenAI underscore API underscore key, and let's paste our API key here. And let's create our requirements.txt. We will keep appending this file, but for now the only two requirements are OpenAI and python.env. OpenAI, and in the next line let's do python.env. Let's save it. These are the two libraries that we need for today's demo. OpenAI library, it is used to talk to OpenAI. The other one, python.env, it is to load our secrets, the env file that we have just created. Let's proceed with installing these requirements using UV package manager. UV add -r, and let's give our requirements.txt. See, it has installed all these requirements. Awesome. Let's now proceed to cursor. We have the initial setup ready. Let's open our project. YouTube course, AI engineering, open. Let's proceed by writing our first program. Import OS. First I'm importing the OS module. This lets me read environment variables from .env import load underscore .env. Using this line, I'm importing load underscore .env module. So Python can read the values from our .env file. From OpenAI import OpenAI. And this is the OpenAI client library that actually allows us to talk to OpenAI servers. Load underscore override is equal to true. This line is loading everything from the .env file. Let's now read our env. API underscore key is equal to, using this line I'm reading the API key from this variable inside our .env file. Let's start by writing code that can validate if API key is there and if that's a correct key. This helps us catching mistakes early instead of debugging later and finding, okay, what's the problem? Is there any typo or any other problem? Now it's time to create client that talks to OpenAI. This actually creates a connection between our Python app and OpenAI servers. Let's do the interesting part. Let's now send our first message to OpenAI. Here I'm creating a message in the format OpenAI accepts. Let's add a variable. Message is equal to hello, how are you? Yep, that's fine for now. And messages is equal to, this line is the way actually how OpenAI accepts the input from a code. Here we are declaring the role, user, and content message. This message is this variable which we have declared in 21st line. Let's now do the API call. You might be wondering how the whole code is getting created automatically. It is because of Cursor and the extensions that I have installed in Cursor. So you can also go ahead and install the Python extensions here. So this is how we are sending a message to OpenAI now, and we are using this model. And here we are passing all the messages. The messages are this role, and it is getting the variable value from this one. So this last line actually extracts the reply from OpenAI and shows us in the terminal. Let's save this file and say it first.py. Yeah, that's fine. Save. Let's open terminal and let's run this. Python first.py. Enter. Okay, API key found. Awesome. We just got the reply from OpenAI. Hello, I'm just a program, so I don't have feelings, but I'm here and ready to help you. And there it is. Our Python program just talked to AI. Congratulations, you just built your first AI powered application. Whether it's very small, but it is. Let's understand prompts now. AI doesn't respond randomly, it follows instructions. We control AI using prompts. There are two types. Like the first one is system prompt. System prompt defines the brain of the AI, it sets the personality. And user prompt defines that task. So remember, system prompt is equal to personality, user prompt is equal to task. Now we will use the system and user prompt and see what OpenAI replies. Let's close this and create a new file. Let's start by adding the existing code. Start with creating the client. Client, okay. Message is equal to code system content. Okay, let's change prompt this time. Let's say you're a sarcastic robot who is tired of answering maths question. And the user prompt is, what is 2 plus 2? And let's send the request to OpenAI. Let's say second.py. And let's try to run it. Oh, sorry. Python second.py. Okay, API key loaded successfully. Let's see what's the answer. Oh wow, tough one. Let me think. If I remember correctly from my last database of sarcasm, 2 plus 2 equals 4. Shocking, I know. What's next? Want to ask about the meaning of life? So see, it is now replying as per our system prompt. We have set the personality of OpenAI using this prompt, and that's why OpenAI is behaving like this. So this time it's same API, same model, but with different personality. It proves AI is not magic. It is programmable. This is how real AI products are built. So today we have learned how to create OpenAI API keys, how to initialize a project using UV, install dependencies, secure secrets with .env file, connect Python to OpenAI, and control AI with prompts. In the next video, we will go more in depth and understand more concepts. See you in the next episode. Bye-bye.